Hi, I'm Dave Welsh, your host for the Let's Visit show. A few years ago, I had some trees taken down in my yard because they were dangerous. They could have fallen on my house at any time. The way that they did it 5 years ago was quite different from what happened a couple of weeks ago when I need another tree taken down. So let's take about 3 minutes of this video to show how they used to take trees down. And then the rest of the video will show you the amazing innovation of how they do it now. Let's watch. Well, the truth of the matter is that when I had my house built 48 years ago, the trees surrounding it were only 20 feet tall. But now they're 50 or 60 feet tall and could do some real damage if they came down in a storm. It's time to have some of the trees closest to the house removed in a safe manner, so I hired a local arborist company to do the job. This company's method was to lift a worker to the top of the tree by the crane. He then cinched a belt around the top of the tree, which tightened as the crane pulled on it. The worker descended by ropes, and a second worker cut the bottom of the tree. Normally, making a straight cut at the bottom would cause the saw to become stuck by the weight of the tree, but with the crane pulling upwards on the tree, there was no weight at the bottom. Once the tree was freed at the bottom, the crane lifted it over to the chipper and carefully laid it down parallel to the chipper, where other workers guided it into the machine, which turned a huge tree into wood chips in just minutes. It was amazing. Well, that's how they used to do it 5 years ago. A man climbing up in a tree with a big crane pulling the tree up, cutting it off at the bottom, and having the crane bring it over to the house and drop it on the ground, and having the chipper pull it in. That was dangerous work. Today, however, things are much different, thanks to a German company who invented this fantastic truck. Stay with us. You'll enjoy this. Mayer Tree Service has now added this amazing German tree crane from the Albach company. It costs about $1 million and makes felling trees a much easier operation. The tree that has to come down is the largest tree on my property. Its double trunk has a split in it, which goes all the way to the ground. Water has gotten into the split, and there is danger of the tree coming down in a high wind. The outriggers, of course, are used to stabilize the crane and give it a firm base. The crane operator told me that each of the 6 tires of the truck cost $500. The crane grabs hold of the tree trunk. Then a saw embedded into the head of the crane cuts off the top of the tree, and the crane lowers it to the ground. Now, the advantage of this new method of removing trees is that no one has to climb the tree, swing from ropes, handle a chainsaw 50 feet in the air, or hang suspended in a rope harness. So the safety to the workers is much enhanced. The tree trunks are loaded into a huge truck and taken back to Mayor's work area to be turned into wood chips.